2K Sports brings you the NBA. We've got Toronto and Houston.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Houston. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Toronto.
Yeah, I do. Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Yeah.
All right now. Griffin is out there with Damari Carey. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thompson. And it's Valanciunas in the center position. Now, here is Irving. The pass to Valanciunas. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Screen by Howard. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Lucas kicks to Douglas Roberts. 5 on the clock. Lucas, that's good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And here's Toronto. Irving up top. The shot will not go. And it's Houston the other way.
Douglas Roberts.
Lucas kicks to Douglas Roberts. On deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Houston on D.
Come on.
All going up court.
Give me that shit.
That's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Stuckey passes to Francis.
Rolling.
2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes both free throws. So it's Toronto now. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And stolen by Lucas.
Get him.
And here's
Douglas Roberts. Give me Douglas Roberts.
And it's sent back by Irving. Pass to Lucas. Second shot opportunity.
Ow,
And
bullshit.
Steve from Valanciunas.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Irving. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Go.
Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Stuckey against Thompson. Stuckey into the lane. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Carroll kicks to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Stuckey.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Passes it to Howard. Houston moving it around. Stuckey with another miss.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Houston now. Inside. And Douglas Roberts
Stuckey.
to Howard.
Oh, that's Rand.
Trifecta.
Rand.
7 points in the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And Kevin, who says a point?
Man, you do a lot of motherfucking changes, man.
First. I mean, not when
Do
you
a lot of changes, man.
Right
Setting
Well,
changes,
Clark, he
bro.
wasn't going to give
Do a lot
that
of setting
opportunity
changes,
up to
man.
a teammate.
Douglas Roberts!
That's one he'll always take
Come on,
himself.
baby.
And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Carroll kicks to Griffin. No one near him. And
You say what?
again, it's
be all right.
Toronto converting.
That is a very low percentage, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
And not the prototype power forward.
Better
but
hold
he
Lucas.
has tremendous
Look at that shit.
athletic ability. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Plenty of offense in this closely.
No shit.
The contested
Really?
first. Off to this point.
Thought I had all the time in the
contested
world.
game As we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball.
Come on,
display
bullshit.
for these guys.
Howard is out there with Lucas. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then it's CDR. And it's Francis in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Screened by Lucas. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Griffin's shot is off.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely
Oh,
is. And
come
maybe
on,
even
Stuckey.
more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Hello.
Outside Irving.
Yeah.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Like one,
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that
one
kind of
hander.
unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Excuse me, gotta go.
Here's Francis. Guarded by
Douglas
McKee.
Roberts.
Douglas Roberts.
That boy don't know about that Douglas Roberts, man.
Douglas Roberts has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Crawford with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey.
See that?
Harris misses.
Where he at? Douglas Roberts.
On the simple fact that that's a shot
He
he
got
has to knock down.
Oh! Give me
They
that.
get the rebound.
Oh, he trying to hold me.
And there's the bucket, still with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got his first bucket in this one. Crawford outside.
Where you going? You doing all that spinning, you gonna get dizzy.
For three, McKee.
Man, get Derek McKee motherfucking ass out of here.
And Toronto leads by 2.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that
Rolling?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Man, I gotta admit, Chandler's the best center on this
Three
motherfucker.
for
He
three.
should be a goal.
That
Chandler
free
should be.
throw, no good.
Huh? Yeah. He should be a goal, dog. I don't know why they use a fucking
And the
silver.
second free throw,
He
good.
should be better than a whole bunch of these centers. And I think they should gold him. Do they have a goal him?
Back to McKee. He dishes it to Fareed.
That dude, he deserves it. Cause that motherfucker, like I say, he gets offensive rebound, defensive rebound. He get everything. Yeah, block.
To the three-point shot.
He goes attacking the basket. He does everything.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3.
I was hitting the
I'm
sweep.
coming
That's
right
why I
back
wasn't
with my
motherfucking
own
me.
triple.
Oh, got him!
He for 3.
Oh!
Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
All right.
That one on Harris. Some changes for Toronto.
It's the one that counts.
Good on the second free throw.
Go.
And he nails the third.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so he earns a
Shoot
trip
it.
to the line.
I'd rather
Officials
you
saw the
shoot it.
contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the
Oh, got him.
line
Oh, give me that.
very effective.
Lucas.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I
Lou.
mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Where you going? Derek
To the
Williams,
middle.
what?
Here's
Give me that.
Irving. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Bradley gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball
Come here,
comes
Tom.
inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the
We trying to
aggressiveness,
hide.
Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Valanciunas sets a
Talking
screen
about
for
on
Griffin.
what? Yeah.
Pass to Carroll.
Come here.
Just 5 to shoot.
Come here. You don't have it. You can't dribble like that. Give me that.
The 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Anderson, he's checked in for Houston. And it's Bradley off the drive.
Come on, Bradley.
Stolen by Thompson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
Come on, man. I be hating that shit.
Play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Carroll, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Beverly dishes to Williams. And he can't answer
come
back.
on.
The three-pointer offline. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Thompson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of
Ryan,
that
he's a
today.
real rocket now.
And it's
Oh,
something
come
we
on.
haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Bullshit right there.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Come on, man. You can't let Batten Jr. do that to Ryan Anderson, man.
Nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
And so that's the end of the first half. Toronto leads by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Let's go, Stucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the third quarter about to get going. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Here's Irving. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. So for Toronto right now, they've got Damari Carroll out there. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Griffin in at the 4 spot.
Good switch, Derek.
Shot clock
like
at
how
6.
you did that, boy. Good switch. Give me that shit.
Bounds. Houston takes possession.
You can't shoot on that side of the goal, bro.
And here's Houston. Right side, Williams.
Wrong person, man. God damn.
And again, Toronto running the court in transition. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Come in and do your thing, man.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Houston trails by 10. Anderson outside. He kicks to Chandler. Back to Anderson. From past the arc. That's good. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's crazy, man. That boy, I picked him up and I didn't even know he was coming to the Rockets. He's coming to Houston, man.
It forces the opposing bigs to have to step out.
I'm from Houston, bro. Look at my court. You know what I'm saying? That should be playing itself. Houston, Houston, Texas. Look at my jersey. It says Houston, too.
Right now, just a great job on the glass.
Even the announcers said Houston.
Their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the
details,
wound,
man. Look at the emblem in the middle of the court.
The plays of the game, that hurts.
Give me that, man.
Irving, good.
Not phased at all by having
look at him
on him down
you
low.
Oh man, I ain't shoot that. That was a crossover.
You know, at first glance,
it was a crossover. Now it's a shot.
In that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Thompson for the triple.
Yeah, you sure right. That's the right boy.
The shot. Thompson's got 7.
And that's sort of been the story here today.
Man, why do you pass the ball so motherfucking slow when you close the pass to the
looking for Griffin and finds him.
Man, you wasn't gonna get that shit.
Good.
Oh boy, that was a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but
all right, let me bring the people let me bring these real niggas in. These motherfucking hood niggas in right quick. That's cool.
Some changes for Toronto.
Well, Larry Bird ain't got shit right now. He ain't got that Douglas Roberts touch.
By Harris. Floats one up.
That's 1 for the
you got that fucked up
to start the second half.
Give me that shit.
Douglas Roberts.
Let's go. Douglas Roberts.
Houston
better respect the man, 14. Man.
The dish now to Allen. They need this.
That nigga ain't got shit, dog. I swear, he been fucking me off, dog. Fuck that nigga, man. God damn, Allen.
He feeds it to McKee. Good on the 3-point shot. McKee's got 6 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able.
Come on, man. Y'all just not making no shots. Period.
Completely in disarray.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but at the other end, it's one bucket after the other.
Yeah, you're right.
This run is getting out of hand.
And I think that's what the servers do just because I put my shit at Houston.
Feeds it to Allen.
Real talk. You think I'm bullshitting? You don't think I'm not bullshitting at all. I swear, I'm serious in the mother.
Lock at 6. No good from the wing.
I always play y'all. That's the thing about it. I play only Toronto, motherfucker.
McKee. Back to Crawford.
That's what's crazy. I swear, bro, these servers fucked up. They on some old. They on some cheese ass shit. Dog. I play nothing but Toronto, motherfuckers.
And stolen by Harris.
Yeah.
Here we
and
go.
Everybody I have a problem with is from Canada. Everybody I have an argument with from fucking Canada.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They weren't ready for him. They got the hand in the face there.
Time out,
It
man.
made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and
That
every
damn
team
Canada
needs that kind of
motherfucker.
rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract
Tired of y'all
opponents
Canada
when they get
motherfuckers,
inside,
bro.
and you also want to make them
Every time I
uncomfortable
play a
in their shot
motherfucker from
attempts.
Toronto,
And it's a completely
y'all,
good move for
and
Toronto.
y'all motherfuckers always
And
keep
Houston
Drake
calls the
on y'all
first
motherfucking
foul.
emblem. Fuck Drake, nigga.
You know,
Fuck
he
Drake.
just, like every other coach,
Yeah,
can
nigga.
when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And there be some old fuck shit going on. I hear you, homegirl. Me, homegirl.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 13-3 run. And Thompson kicks to Griffin. Right side Irving. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
You'll be all right there. I know
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there. That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Next time you talk to your big ass that hoe, man, pull that hoe to the side, say, man, why you ain't holler at my guy? I don't go do like this.
Houston trails by 17. It's Douglas Roberts on the wing. Shot to stop the drought. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Damn, bro.
And here's Houston. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Great D that time from Irving.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. The feed now to Stuckey. With 2 seconds left. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Stuckey's got 7 points. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Toronto ahead. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
You're damn right.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
Whatever.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 13. Derek Williams is out there with Lucas, and it's Chandler. Then it's Patrick Beverly.
Come on, man.
The 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Give me that shit. Come on, man. Any other day, that's a block.
17 points was their biggest margin.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Patrick Beverly, well,
really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken it.
Now,
and we've seen it time and time again here.
Back to Irving. Five on the clock. Here's Chandler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Some changes for Toronto. Fareed's checked in for Griffin. Tobias Harris comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's McKee in for Kyrie Irving. To the inside. Chandler's shot. Good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Chandler with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Chandler, here we go. There's the pass to Fareed.
get shit out of here.
They recover. They get it back. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. And it's good.
You gonna leave him there, dog? God damn, nobody looking at this nigga, man. God, this is fucked up, boy.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Fast break, Toronto. The 3. Harris missing again. And so here is Houston. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Toronto leading by 16. Out to Chandler. Williams against Harris. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Why would you foul him,
No
man?
question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Boy, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Chandler. And it's Klay Thompson in for Courtney Lee.
Come on.
Bradley. Rebounding by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Harris off the drive. McKee with it. Back to Harris. Good on the three-point shot.
You just gonna leave him there, Derek Williams? I mean, goddamn, bro, you just left him there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You just left him there. I like you ain't even playing.
As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Valanciunas. No one. Nice D from Chandler.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance. for Toronto.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to.
You gotta buy him. What the fuck? You just can't just, I want T-Mac.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin?
You know what I'm saying? And T-Mac, I'd rather have, fuck T-Mac. He didn't win a championship with us. Fuck T-Mac. I want a king. I want Kenny Smith. You know what I'm saying? Fuck T-Mac.
And it was his quick hands on the defensive end.
What championship T-Mac got?
And McKee gets it to go. Houston trails by 19.
But he's a recent Houston player, right? Is he a recent Houston player?
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole.
Man, you got Francis fucked up. He just don't play no D.
McKee against Beverly. It's stolen by Bradley. And now Lucas pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Williams.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Y'all niggas just let the nigga in, dog. And there's 3 people standing there.
And Toronto leads by 17.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying
to nigga, goddamn, you gonna run or what?
Lucas the pass to Beverly. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Really good.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's Houston facing Los Angeles. Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Lucas is out there with Chris Douglas-Roberts. Then there's Howard. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Francis in at the point. And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Knocked away. Wall with the steal. And here they go. Fry, that's for two. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Wall kicks the foul. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Powell's got himself on the board with three there. Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass?
Look at that. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Leonard against Douglas Roberts. Here's Azili. No luck. And Houston the other way now.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to Francis. Shot clock at 5. The shot is off.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Wall. Here we go now.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Outside Bradley. It's Douglas Roberts on the wing. It's good from about 19 feet.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Leonard, that's for 2. Azili kicks the wall. Good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Bradley passes to Lucas. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, a three ball. Francis' shot is off.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Houston trails by 3. Francis passes to Howard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And he sinks the second. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Goes up off the pick.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Powell dishes to Fry. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Powell. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Powell's got 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
We've got Channing Frye. Powell is up there with Wall. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Houston making a switch. Brewers checked in. So on the floor for Houston. Howard is up there with Lucas. Then there's Brewer. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Francis in the 1 spot. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 8. Passes it to Azili. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now, here's Howard. 9 points in the game so far. Brewer's shot is off. It's stolen. And it's Houston on the break. Now here's Howard. Pass to Francis. Up and in on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Bradley, and Houston again with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Walt.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Like they have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And here is Los Angeles now to the right side. Serbia. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Houston trails by 9. Bradley, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grand against Tower. Miles the pass to Cole. Here's Serbiak. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From deep, Miles. And the foul on Elton Brand. That is his first foul of the game. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Allen, that's good.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Cole dishes to Brandt. The pass to Serbiak. Brandt kicks to Cole. Here's Gobert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 55 seconds left here in the second. And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Anderson for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in
man.
I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Beverly. That one wide left.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Hello?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Hello?
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
.11 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Allen outside. 1 second left. And that does it for the first half of play. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Damn, man. Hello?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second.
Hello? All right, what's going on? All right.
Have big margin on our hands. Difference here.
Almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, Festus Ezeli in this one, he has 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
We got Norris Cole. Gobert is out there with Elton Brand. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Serbiak in at the 3 slot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Outside for Miles. Back to Brand. Out to the right wing. Here's Serbiak. He has 6. Cans it from downtown. He's got 9.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To end the run, no luck. Nice D from Wall.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And the rejection by Ezeli. Another miss by Houston.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Houston making some changes. And both free throws good for Fry. Here's Francis, covered by Wall. Douglas Roberts pass to Howard. Houston moving it around. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Steve Francis. That's his first personal foul.
Outside Leonard. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Francis passes to Brandon. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
They get it again. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-1 run. Kicks to Fry. To the middle. And stolen by Howard. All alone. And that one's good, Francis. 7 points in the game. Wall dishes to Azili. Leonard kicks to Wall. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Leonard attacking. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Leonard. 10 points for Wall. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Powell, that's good.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
For Houston, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. He hits the second from the line. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Wall passes to Fry. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So on the floor for Houston. Lucas is out there with Chandler. That's Tony Allen. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Francis in the point guard position. Allen's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And Cole kicks to Gobert. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
They get it back. Here's Allen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
We're just over a minute.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Cole, the pass to Zerbiak. He dishes it to Cole. Clock is at 3. Shot from the wing. Outside for Miles. From outside the arc. Chandler with the rebound. Miles has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Allen dishes to Chandler. Pass to Francis. Houston gets it back. Chandler kicks to Lucas. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Nobody near Allen. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cole, the pass to Gobert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Francis. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Serbia. Great D that time from Lucas.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's Houston now. Chandler kicks to Allen. Here's Francis. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Wall. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Leonard has been playing really well. He has 11 points and 1 steal as well. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. They grab their own miss. And Chandler throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Wall attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so John Wall nails both of them. So it's Los Angeles winning the... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. It's Philadelphia and Houston. So Philadelphia will... get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Shot clock at 5. And Valanciunas kicks to Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Lynn. Down low. Valanciunas. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Lucas, that's good. It's tipped. And stolen by Lucas. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Lynn. Tipped away. And it's Houston on the break. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that steal paid instant dividend.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Now here's Lynn. And Anderson has it in the corner. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That three off the mark. Cousins, the pass to Francis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Philadelphia. It's Thompson off the drive.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Francis, defended by Lynn. Clock at 6. Here's Francis, and the shot falls short this time. Here's Philadelphia. Here's the screen. Lynn kicks to Valanciunas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Valanciunas hits them both. Now here is Douglas Roberts. Pass to Francis. He kicks to Lucas. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lynn's running. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cousins against Lynn. Back to Corver. Lynn kicks to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Houston. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. On the wing, Douglas Roberts. Cousins against Pekovic.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Daniels dishes to Collison. Pekovic with the screen for Collison. Inside. And Pekovic throws it down.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Houston trails by 6. Here's Francis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The drive by Cousins. Feeds it to Anderson. Back to Cousins. 1 second left. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia leads by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kyle Korver is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Thompson. And it's Valanciunas in the center position. Now here is Douglas Roberts. 6 points for him. And here is Lin. Screened by Valanciunas. Lin the pass to Valanciunas. Out on his own on the break. All alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with force.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And Anderson has it in the corner. A 3-ball. That's good.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Anderson kicks to Douglas Roberts. The dish to Cousins. On the wing, Douglas Roberts. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Cousins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
They get it back. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Thompson for the triple. Houston trails by 9. Here's Anderson. And Thompson sends it back. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Douglas Roberts. But he recovers it. Pass to Francis. Beyond the arc. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Korver dishes to Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lynn. 8 points now for Valanciunas.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those photographs.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Stuckey passes to Chandler.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
That's good. And Philadelphia leads by 8.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And so it's Houston with it. And Beverly kicks to Stuckey. Anderson outside. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. The dunk and the move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game. Morris with the ball. And no good trying to get that one. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The second half just about to get going here.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. He's got 8 points and 2 blocks.
We've got Chandler. Ryan Anderson out there with Williams. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Stuckey in at the 2 guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Anderson dishes to Stuckey. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Williams attacking.
Oh, man. What the? Man, say, bro, let me find out you motherfucker. I'm going to put a grief report in on you, too. Let me find out your motherfucking ass making the game lag, bitch.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now here's Collison. High post, Pekovic. He dishes it to Daniels. Pekovic with a screen. Daniels passes to Pekovic. Clock at 4. Daniels with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. Can't get it to go. Houston trails by 11. Clark Davis. Struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Lynn kicks to Valanciunas. It's taken away by Stuckey. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And he gets it to go.
That's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Now here's Lynn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Screened by Valanciunas. Thompson right side. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Down low. The clock winding down. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's got 10. And here's Anderson from the arc. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Stuckey kicks to Chandler. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now Lynn. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Nice D from Cousins. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now the pass to Douglas Roberts. 6 to shoot. And Cousins kicks to Douglas Roberts. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Douglas Roberts has got 11 points.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Thompson dishes to Korver. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Houston trails by 6. Off the inbound pass. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Douglas Roberts' shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 8. Lynn the pass to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Houston making some changes. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Anderson.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And there's the feed. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Philadelphia ahead, up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Here's Collison on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Collison. Pekovic is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Daniels in the shooting guard position. Here's Williams. Stucky for 3. A rebound by Pekovic. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Collison kicks to Morris. Pekovic dishes to Daniels. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Beverly.
Oh, and that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Lynn. And it's blocked. They recover it. It's Thompson off the drive. There's the pick. Down low. Lynn the pass to Valanciunas. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Williams kicks to Beverly. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Korver kicks to Anderson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots from the right block. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Pass to Stuckey. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 13. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Anderson. Thompson from long range. The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. Now here's Chandler. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
It's taken away by Stuckey. .122 left in the fourth. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul. Up top, Valanciunas. He's guarded by Chandler. Korver, good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Valanciunas. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Stolen by Anderson. And it's Houston. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? And Philadelphia has possession. Collison kicks to Pekovic. And here's Morrow outside. Shot's good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Francis. Back to Anderson. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Baltimore and Houston. So Baltimore wins the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Baltimore, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Curry. Then it's Anthony. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
A three from Anderson. Great D that time from Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Francis. Here's Douglas Roberts. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Here's Francis. And the rejection by Leonard. Westbrook drives in. Porzingis passes to Leonard. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Pass to Porzingis. Anthony in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Kicks it to Cousins. Houston moving the ball around. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. Yeah. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Houston shooting their first free throws of this game.
Baltimore foul call. 3 stops for 6. That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Houston on D. Now here's Westbrook. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Westbrook. The dish to Carmelo. It's stolen by Douglas Roberts. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Cousins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. But they get it back. Passes to Porzingis. Curry dishes to Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Douglas Roberts pass to Francis. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Here's Porzingis. And Douglas Roberts is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for Baltimore. Mike Muscala comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Porzingis. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stacked him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Beverley, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beverley. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. He used that pick just right. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Anderson. Hands it from downtown. Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Baltimore making a switch here. Nine seconds left here in the first quarter. And McKee kicks to Beverley. Ball's knocked loose. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Baltimore, Anthony out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Curry. And it's Porzingis in the center position. 6 to shoot. Cousins dishes to Douglas Roberts.
Ooh, that That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cousins. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Houston leading by 4. Here's Francis. He has 6. He dishes it to Anderson. Here's Lucas. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Baltimore calls time here. Baltimore trails by 6. Westbrook kicks to Curry. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Curry's got 5.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Cousins. Anderson comes in for Lucas. And it's Bell in for Allen Anderson. And O'Brien checked in for Baltimore. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Russell Westbrook.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for. Chandler hits them both. Baltimore trails by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
It's tipped. They get it back. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's good from Chandler.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop.
Go, brother.
Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Baltimore making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Clarkson kicks to Muscala. Out to Anthony. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
For Baltimore, McKee comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Lou in for Jordan Clarkson.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Ahead. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Rajah Bell. Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game.
Timeout, timeout.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout call.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Here's Beverly. The three-pointer, no good. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Baltimore moving that ball around. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
He feeds it to Bell. Well, good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Chandler. And it's blocked.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Baltimore leads by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Houston trails by 3. Down low. Here's Chandler. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Cousins inside. And it's blocked. But they recover it. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and a jam by Leonard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And Baltimore calls time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Westbrook. Anthony on the wing. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Leonard the pass to Curry. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porzingis has got 9 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Francis. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Fires from 14. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis. Now the feed to Westbrook. Off target from the baseline.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Anderson with the ball. Here's Cousins. Up and in from the low block. Cousins has got 6 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Westbrook passes to Porzingis. The wide open look here for Anthony. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Anthony's got his 2nd basket of the game. Here's Francis. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Douglas Roberts. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. The pass to Porzingis. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Baltimore lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Westbrook. Double team. Dishes it to Curry. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Houston's ball. Taken away by Anthony. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Anthony left side. And Westbrook. Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely. With emphasis, a big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Boy, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Houston trails by 10. And Anderson kicks to Beverly. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Again, the miss by Baltimore. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Baltimore leading by 8. On the floor for Baltimore, Russell Westbrook out there with Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Westbrook passes to Porzingis. Out to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard attacking. Baltimore needs to get off his shot here. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Now Beverly. He kicks the bell. Feeds to Anderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
To the middle. It's stolen by Douglas Roberts.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Baltimore?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Cousins, the pass to Francis. Taken away by Anthony. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. Lou, he's checked in for Baltimore. McKee comes in for Russell Westbrook. Baltimore leading by 5. Here's McKee. No luck. Nice D from Cousins. The shot will not go. And Baltimore going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Porzingis. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Francis. Moves back up. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That freed up. Nice work off the pick.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
McKee, the pass to Porzingis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw good from Porzingis.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Curry's checked in for Lou. Houston trails by 8. Here's Francis. Anthony trying to get open. Francis' shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston now, time running out. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shoots it. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Count that one. 8 points here for Cousins.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 10 now for Baltimore.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's right by Cousins, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Baltimore calls time here. They're ahead by 9. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Passes it to Porzingis. And the rejection by Cousins.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Anderson dishes to Douglas Roberts. 6 to shoot.
Man, what is it?
Fires from the line. It's deflected. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And Baltimore leads by 9.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Douglas Roberts. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Nashville and Houston.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Nashville. They've got Dwayne Wade. Anthony is up. There with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wall, and it's Gobert in at center.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Screen by Monroe. Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Now here's Anderson. Monroe with a screen on Wade. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Monroe.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Wall attacking. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here's Monroe. Banked in off the glass. Here is Wall. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Wall.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Francis. That three off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Wall passes to Wade. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Wade. Off the screen. Inside. Deflects the pass. Outside Anthony. Nashville passing it around. Anderson with the block. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that...
He's lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Rebound by Mahimi.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Another miss by Houston.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Come on, man.
Shot is a miss.
God damn, man. The pump ain't no motherfucking work or something.
Wide open look here for Anthony.
Yeah.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Shoot the goddamn ball for nothing.
The defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
It's Anderson with the drive. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Passes to Gobert. He kicks it to Wall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And a big group substitution here for Nashville. Towns, he's checked in for Gobert. Gibson comes in for Antetokounmpo. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Francis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And Wall. Here we go now. Nashville shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Nashville. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Houston trails by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Francis. Another miss by Houston.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Offensive rebound. Stolen by Monroe. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Mahinmi. Francis. Here's Monroe. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Towns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nashville out in front. They lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for Nashville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Douglas Roberts is out there with Monroe. And there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Anderson. And it's Francis in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Chalmers. Following the score by Houston. Noah's shot is off.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And with that, the Nashville lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Anderson.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Now here's Noah looking for his first basket still in this one. The kick out to right. Nailed from three-point land.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
In the corner, Douglas Roberts with it. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's stolen by Douglas Roberts. Back to Anderson. From deep. They get it back. And stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Chalmers running. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out to the right wing. Here's Monroe. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Towns. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Chalmers. And the layup's good off the glass. And Nashville leads by 8.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Nashville. 1:51 left now here in the second. Right for 3. But they'll get another chance. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yes, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
All right.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. A different look for Nashville. Houston trails by 8. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Gobert with the block. Beverly wide open.
Man, come on, man.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shot from 12. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. And Beverly kicks to Anderson. The long distance 3 is buried. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yes, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Houston trails by 7.
Oh, man, why would you keep running and you know the ball coming, man?
Wall wide open.
God damn, these niggas doing some dumbass shit today, man.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Williams passes to Chandler. Out of bounds.
No,
Nashville takes possession. Jason Terry is checked in for Houston. Taj Gibson's checked in for Nashville. Nashville leading by 10. It's Wall with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's now 11 points for Wall.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now.
Spin into a nigga and all is gonna lose the ball. You feel me?
And the first half is now in the books.
Today,
Nashville leads by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
No, I ain't motherfucking tripping. I played this bitch too many goddamn times. I know when this bitch on some fuck shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome. Back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 11 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Gobert, D-Wade out there with Wall. Then it's Anthony, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Just playing gated a motherfucker.
5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft. Obviously, you know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Puts it up from 12.
Why is you
And he
even...
gets it to go.
This nigga switched for no
Anthony's
reason.
got the lead up to 14 now for Nashville.
Stupid-ass fool.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
That's good. And Nashville leads by 16.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Nashville on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. They get it back. Here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Wade drives in. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession. A different look for Nashville. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gobert. McCollum comes in for Dwayne Wade.
Man, it's this shit on or what? Gotta be.
It's Chalmers in for John Wall. Anthony with the bucket.
Nigga just moving for no motherfucking reason.
And getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Chalmers dishes to Noah.
Yeah, that's what
And here's Anthony from the arc. They grab their own miss.
Moving
And
when nigga
Chalmers
ain't moving
kicks to
shit.
Anthony.
Ain't motherfucking Call of Duty.
Noah,
I don't
the
need no
pass
goddamn
to
auto
Chalmers.
aim.
Noah the screen. McCollum dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Nashville leading by 17. Noah with a screen on Terry. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Williams, he's checked in for Nashville. Deep 2 from Anthony. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Mahimi. Another miss by Houston.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And it's Houston on the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Houston, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Towns, who's checked in for Nashville. Gibson comes in for Anthony. Nashville leading by 18. Chalmers pass to Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Stolen by Monroe. Here's Douglas Roberts. That's short off the rim. And here's Nashville. They're on a 14-6 run. McCollum, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Francis passes to Mahinmi. Houston moving the ball around. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. A different look for Nashville. Dwayne Wade's checked in for McCollum. And John Wall subbed in for Mario Chalmers. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Wade outside. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What in the fuck
Even though he
is
isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Nashville making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Wall. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Mahinmi. Here's Monroe. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nashville out in front, delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Houston trails by 20. They've got Greg Monroe. He's out there with Corey Brewer. Mahinmi is out there with Anderson. And it's Francis in the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And now here comes Wall leading the break. That drops.
Get the fuck out of here. This bitch sliding on 1 foot.
For
Get the
Carmelo
fuck out of
Anthony.
here, man.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Nashville.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Here's Francis. And he gets it to go.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
It's Wall with the drive. Off on the layup. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Houston. Back to Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And that one's good.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
Pass to Monroe. The dish now to Mahinmi. Back to Monroe. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Wall passes to Wade. Anthony dishes to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. And Nashville leads by 18.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Wall attacking.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Houston. They trail by 18. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Mahinmi down low. Gobert on him. Out to Stuckey. Here's Brewer. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Wall kicks to Gobert. Back to Wall. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Mahinmi. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Out of bounds. Nashville team ball.
1:30 left in the fourth. Anthony kicks to Wall. Anthony drives in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Monroe.
Anthony just giving them fits. 13 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Nashville.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for John Wall. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the first one at the line is good. And a big group substitution here for Nashville. Towns, who's checked in for Gobert. Gibson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wright, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Vasquez in for John Wall. Monroe with it. Now guarded by Gibson.
I said space to flow. Why the fuck is these niggas just standing around me? That's what I'm saying. I know goddamn well what the goddamn game on right now.
And so it's Nashville with it. Stuckey kicks to Brewer. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Monroe, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Let me do that. Let me do anything in that nature, and I'm a motherfucking turn it over. These niggas just go through a nigga. Oh, that's cool. He can dribble through. He can dribble through my body. He can cross over through my body. It doesn't matter.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple.
Matter of fact, I'm tweeting that right now.
All in that move.
So Nashville
that right now.
This one was over well before the final buzzer.
That's why they gave this fucker ass game away for free, cause they know it ain't nothing but glitches in this bitch. Well, just ball out. Fuck it.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Boston and Houston. Tip-off goes to Houston. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. Lyles up there with Hickson. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Smart. And it's George in the small forward. Out to the right wing. Here's Smart.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Francis' shot is off. And here's Boston. Oh, that's blocked. It's 2-on-1. Here's Stuckey. Monroe outside. Pierce with a wide open look. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
George against Pierce. Kicks it to Smart. Lets it go with the three. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston. Thompson outside. And it's Hickson at the elbow. This one for three. Shot's good by Lyles.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Smart misses.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Francis. Powered down with both hands.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now, here is Monroe. After this from Klay Thompson.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Schroeder. Boston again missing. And it's Houston's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pierce with it. Robinson picks him up. Monroe right side. Just 5 on the clock. Francis' shot is off.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Robinson kicks it over to Schroeder. His three-pointers off the mark.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Boston trails by 6. And Green gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
For Houston, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Cliff Robinson. That's his first personal.
That free throw good for Mahinmi. Boston making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Boston now, trailing by 5. And his first shot of the game, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stuckey dishes to Pierce. It's tipped. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Pekovic throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
They grabbed their own miss. Carroll kicks it over to Schroeder. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Mahinmi. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Monroe is out there with Pierce. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Francis in the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's Monroe, high post, working on Hickson. Pierce for...
It's like, bitch, you gonna keep pausing the game when you motherfucker get the rebound? You gonna want some fuck shit? Okay. Alright, I got you. I got you. Swear. Got you.
3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Boston shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good.
Look at what Smart has done so far. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And it's Beverly missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Dishes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. And here's Houston. Mayo, the pass to Beverly. To Mayo. And that one hits back iron. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Mayo kicks to Chandler. Anderson outside. Another miss by Houston.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to George. And stolen by Mayo. Launches a 3. And he gets it to go. And Houston leads by 2.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Green, he's checked in for Boston. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. I mean, just beautiful.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. So if he missed it, I might have.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-3 run. Smart passes to Lyons. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tough ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Boston making a switch here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Hickson. Robinson comes in for Lyons. Damari Carroll's checked in for George. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Smart. A three from McCollum. Cannot hit. So Houston will take it the other way. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Pekovic. Carroll against Williams. Carroll with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Mayo. Outside Williams. Here's Chandler. And he makes good on the layup. Chandler's got 5 points in the
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Pekovic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on Tyson Chandler. Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the second free throw.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Again, the miss by Williams. McCollum with the ball. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Chandler, no good. Boston leading by 4. Thompson inside the line. And another basket for Boston.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And again, Boston running the court in transition. And it's George finishing it off.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Come on.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Passes it to Smart. Pass to Lyles. Now the dish to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Lyles. Hickson kicks to George. Over Williams. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hickson. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead. Here's Beverly. Hands it from downtown. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Smart misses. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Anderson. Outside Mayo. Houston moving it around. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Mahinmi's checked in for Chandler. Monroe comes in for Ryan Anderson. Pierce is checked in for Derek Williams. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for O.J. Mayo. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Lyles. Smith comes in for George. McCollum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Marcus Smart. Pierce inside the 3-point line. Kept alive. Monroe dishes to Stuckey. A second chance effort. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw, good. Stuckey.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge. No question about it.
And so Stuckey nails both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
They've been splashing home those 3s since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
And Beverly kicks to Monroe. Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that under him. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics a pretty exception?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Houston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Mahinmi. Williams comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Mayo in for Rodney Stuckey. Jamari Carroll's checked in for Boston. Gerald Green comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. The feed to Beverly. He dishes it to Monroe. Back to Beverly. Mayo pitch to Beverly. Bangs home the trifecta. Beverly's got 8 points in the quarter. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Houston on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-3 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. They've got Derek Williams, Patrick Beverly out there with me. Then there's Monroe. And it's Chandler in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
The message, Clark, the damn slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter, just served him up.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Houston making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Chandler. Pierce comes in for Williams. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Boston also with the sub. Hickson's checked in. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Francis passes to Mahinmi. That free throw good for Mahinmi. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Short. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams together.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he gets the bucket.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, that means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's the screen. And George kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off his shot. The shot by Hickson, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Now a timeout called by Boston. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business, for sure. You're
I tell
right.
you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Mahinmi dishes to Pierce. And there's the pass to Francis. Stuckey kicks to Pierce. It's blocked.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And George, here we go.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Mahinmi with it. He's against Hickson. Nice move. It falls. What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3. Mahinmi's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Monroe. Good D by Thompson.
By Thompson.
George passes to Thompson. It's good.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow as their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient. I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Ian Mahinmi.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now. No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Hickson passes to Lyles. Feeds to Smart. From deep. But they'll get another chance.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot
What
than
I
that.
do?
So we see Boston get the win.
Taking off the NBA2K16. Bullshit, dog. I'm out.